Hello and welcome again to our Google Calendar 101 video series. In this second video, we're going to manipulate the event we created in the previous video a bit further. In the previous video, we created a single occurrence event, and that's here, a math class that takes place first period Thursday morning. To edit this further, simply click on the event and then click on the pencil icon to go to the edit window. That gives you a whole lot more options. Now, one thing that you might want to add definitely is the room in which this math class takes place. So let's say this is N45. So there it is, and we click save. So that's now sorted. If you just clicked here, you will see grade 8 math class Thursdays at this time and this location. But let's edit this further. We know that this math class is going to take place over a few weeks in the second term. Right now, this event does not repeat. So what that means is it only shows up once in your calendar. If you go to the following week, it is not there. So now let's go to the event and edit it so that it can occur for every week in the calendar. Now for term 2, if you go to your calendar here, your timetable rather, you will see that we have 12 weeks and week 12 ends on March 29. We can use this information here in Google Calendar when setting up the repetition of this event. So click here where it says does not repeat. Now you could set it here weekly on Thursday. Let's see what happens when you did that. This event has now been saved. If you went, to edit, this event occurs every single week until forever. It never stops. You can keep going on and on and on, and it will never stop in your calendar because we've just said, repeat every Thursday. That's not what we really want. What we want is to repeat in a controlled amount. So let's go again to the edit window, and instead of saying weekly on Thursday, let's go to custom so we can set our parameters ourselves. So it repeats once a week on Thursdays. That's fine. Right now it never ends. However, we want it to end on that week that ends on March 29. So here we have March 29. So you can set March 29 as the end date. That's one option to do it. The other one is if you know how many times this event is going to occur. We know it's 12 times because this term 2 has 12 weeks. You could just say after 12 occurrences. So whichever method that works for you. So let's just do that and click save. Now notice you get a little extra box. Because this is now a recurring event, it's asking you, do you want this change you just made to be saved only on this event, on this occurrence that you're editing, or on this and the following events, or all events, past and present in this series? Well, we are in the first occurrence of this event, so we wanted this and following events. That'll be fine. So now if you were to browse through your calendar, you'll see it comes up like that. Now we're in March. March 28, that's where it should be ending. And sure enough, it doesn't occur after that. So that's how you can edit an event that has multiple occurrences. But let's say you wanted to delete this event. What will happen? You'll be presented with the same choice. Do you want to delete only this occurrence this week, this occurrence and all the next, or all the occurrences of this event? So you can make your choice. So for example, maybe 1 week, there's 32 a week, and you just don't want this event to show up on your calendar during that week. So you can just delete that particular occurrence, for example. So that's how you can manipulate and schedule recurring events.